So whoever said Boost was dead, you've lost your heads. So we've got the Adidas Retropy E5 here. We're going to cover a few things in terms of sizing, on-feet looks, and just general comfort. But yeah man, let's get straight into it. I'm pretty late to the party with these. I can't believe I didn't review them earlier. I think they look pretty sick. Definitely slept on. Definitely slept on. I picked up this black and white pair. There are some other pairs out there that I'll get into just to show you in terms of what you do, straight from Adidas. But first of all, what we've got to do, I know everyone does this. Adidas Retropy E5 here, laced in a heel to toe boost. We like this flexible, put this one down, flexible upper, lace closure, and then this with this dimple sort of tongue type of vibe. Sure, we'll get into that. I think they fit pretty narrow, to be honest with you, and I've got quite a narrow foot. Obviously it depends what type of socks you're wearing. So if you've got some thick socks, then obviously they might fit a little bit tighter. I'm a UK 7, US 7.5. The thing that kind of stood out to me on these was you can see here, it's this gum bottom with the exposed boost. Can't see it much here, but you can kind of see some of the dimples in there. In terms of comfort, these are clear night and day. It's all to do with this boost here. This upper bit, sort of quite flexible, it moves a lot, as you can see, so that's pretty nice. In terms of breathability, I've seen stuff online about this that breathe pretty well. I haven't seen it personally. In this dimple tongue here, there's like little holes that you can see, a little bit of area, but in terms of this bit here, the actual upper, all the way around, nothing that gives. It's fatter than other boost soles that I've had. This lace closure is pretty neat as well. The upper, there's not really much going on. Obviously there's some suede line in here, which looks pretty sick. So we've got a bit of leather here, and obviously on the three stripes here, but I don't know what, there's some sort of synthetic, yeah, this here is some sort of synthetic. One thing I always do whenever I buy kicks, I do what I call a foot test. So what I do, I flex the sort of toe box. So that flex is pretty nice, actually not too much, it needs to give a little. I go to the mid here, in terms of where the shoe is, and I just twist it side to side, it's pretty nice. And then just finally the heel, I just kind of just squash it in, so there's mad stability in here. So it's definitely valid. In terms of on-feet look, I think that's what everyone sort of wants to know. The stitching's pretty neat. And one thing I did see, that I love this. You see a sole that can come out? I do mess with that. The insole's pretty constructed pretty well. The sole comes out, it's pretty thick, so that's pretty nice. Fits pretty nice, as you can see on my foot at the moment. See anything that's got suede on it? But how do you keep that clean? Because I struggle. Suede here, we've got this synthetic upper, I don't know what this is. Leather, I don't think this is real leather, but apparently it is leather. Different sort of panels of material. It's a soft bristle brush. Just get a bit of spray on there, soap and water. I've got an article on this in terms of sort of like a guide. Personally, I think this sneaker is probably better for someone with a narrow foot. If you've got a wide foot, it's going to be a bit tricky. Do a bit of shimmying, if you can call it that. So obviously if you're looking for that tighter fit, definitely size down, probably half a size to a full size, depending, like I said, depending on what kind of socks you're wearing. But if you want a bit more of a loose fit, if you're going to have the laces out a little, I'll definitely size up. So to be honest with you, I think this is a no-brainer, to be honest with you. Toe room is roomy, under £100. Boost, midsole, mad squishy. There's so much comfort in there and it feels nice. It feels like a foot massage. It's got nice arch support because obviously the whole of the sole and the midsole, there was no sort of arch in there, so that's pretty sick. There's a little dimple in here, but that's not really doing anything. Now, if you're going to buy this and wear these quite often, make sure you've actually got some crew socks, or you've got some mid ankle socks that sort of cover, because they've been sort of cutting into me. When you cut, they look clean, light, not so easy to clean, but I don't think that's an issue. Like I said, make sure you're rotating. I've linked a few places where you can pick these up. I do get a kickback from the retailers for copying these, it just helps to support the channel, so I can keep copying more of these and keep reviewing them. Definitely check them out, and yo, out.